Hey, what's up everyone? It's Rynthiyen. Hope you all are doing good. Today we have Everyday Devil. I don't know much about it, so let's go ahead and just start. Oh, we're just thrown into it. WAC to move, spacebar to interact, mouse X and mouse Y to sometimes look. Escape to pause. Alright. Looks like we're the devil. Look at our little tail. What is this in the room here? These people? These chairs? They look like chairs. Time is just 3 specters. The past constantly hiding and disappearing, living just behind the corner of my eyes, waiting to be forgotten, barely graspable and useless if you achieve so. The present, an eternal spirit born out of the dead light of our eyes receive, always hunting and laughing at oneself. The future, invisible, never completely there, yet the body instinctually reacts to its chilling presence. Cold winds that stab the spine, climbing it till reaching the hind head and slowly eating it. Oh wait, what the fuck? We're in first person now? Why I did not see this coming. That's so cool. So that's our apartment, I'm assuming. B304. Can't interact with the other. We can't re-interact with our door. The path forward also looks to be the path backwards. What? I think there's cards scattered on the ground now. Can't really read them. There's an eye though. I feel my every step and remember what that book warned me long ago. Am I walking towards something I should be running away from? Oh, it's like PT-esque and well, where it's like a looping. That's paint on the ground. Like because they're buckets. I guess alternatively just blood, but no, it can't be that. The more I dream, the more reality distorts. A lightless tunnel that extends like a viper's insides. Oh, where are we now? Oh, this looks beautiful. What the hell? I'm assuming we came from this door. I can't interact with it when I press space. That's a really beautiful angle. Out of a clock ticking. I don't think I'll be able to interact with any of these doors. I guess continue to walk. A mansion. The furniture smells of wine. The wine smells of burnt wood, of extinguished fires. Oh, so it's like a looping game. You continue to walk down again and again. I think things changed a little bit though. I don't know if I saw this vase last time. Nice artwork. Love it. Um, it's Mona Lisa-esque. There's a cat there. Also, there is a vase there as well. A little cat. Hey, buddy, where you going? The devil, and little some lady. The color scheme is comparable to ripe blackberries, and the red moonlight feels as potent as the summer sun. Oh, there's an eye down there now. Or just... Wait. That's so creepy. Wait, it moves with me as I walk. If you come from this angle here, you can kind of see. As I walk forward, it moves backwards. And the painting sorted now. What is that there? Looks like someone's sweeping. Maids of the mansion, I presume. What just happened at the door? I don't think I saw that. Oh, that's what I stepped in, though. What do I interact with it? Nothing. Why am I here again? Why? I can't be here. Not again. Oh, wait, what the fuck is that? What is any of this? What? Flesh, eyes. Yo, the people making this are so creative. They did the flesh in 3D, but they did the eyes in 2D. One eye, two eyes, three eyes. Your million eyes, locked doors, entrances to your dark flesh. What do they hide? What do they inspect about me? Wait, where am I? No, that was a different card. Rug Mazia. I think my kitchen chair just started floating when I said that. So we're on a sidewalk now. Oh, night. A few lit up areas. What are these little dudes? Hello. Birds? What are you doing? What are some birds doing out here? Moon rock. I saw 3 women down the road, and I said, "Hey, you 3 women, what are you doing down that road?" And I was like, "Ah, they some birds." That's the equivalent of how I felt right there. I'm glad I could let you guys into my line of thinking. Okay, we're still walking down the sidewalk. Oh, here we go. The path forward also looks to be the path backwards. Oh, wait. Berry cake heart candy. Can't believe one of my exes is on a snack package. What's next? Nearly endorse aloe and wheatgrass intestines patties. Look, man, you gonna buy it or not? Just gonna waste my time and yap about your failed love life? Not as if you have much else to do. Isn't your job to stand there anyways? Whatever happened to a good customer service? I'm part-time, not allowed to ring things up usually, but the register guy worked themselves to the limit and exploded. Guts and bits everywhere, a total pain to clean up. What? Now I'm stuck doing a bunch of stuff. I'd rather not until they can ship some new employee in. You should also go full-time, get that fun device installed on you, become one of the corporate machine and work till you spontaneously combust. Hell no, man. And to your other point, I'm plenty busy with imagining your skull bashed in with a cinder block. I could slice through your neck like a tender human cutlet. Okay. What an interaction. Look at this store though. This is pretty. That looks like Pocky. This would be ramen. And then of course everyone knows this one. I bought this one last week. The flesh eating the soul sucking, the flesh eating, the hash linking slasher delicious slices. Yeah, that was. Anyways. Oh. What's up with these guys? He's not looking at me, is he? I know he's looking at me. I'm just assuming their eyes as well. Like, even alive. All of these designs are so cute. What the hell? Good music. Yeah, this is really good. 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6. Or could this alternatively just be eyes, but... Hey, idiot. A customer buys things from the other side of the counter. Oh. I thought he was just like constantly insulting me. So I could just move while the dialogue was going. That's 6505 ruins for all that crap. Put it on my tab. Or Orchid's tab. Same thing. This ain't prawns. We don't do tabs. Tough luck, kiddo. Go take it up with your boss and see if they explode you into gore or not. Get lost. With all of these drinks I just bought, that's the plan. Hell yeah. Fucked up. Oh, wait, what? A Tamagotchi. A Tama hatched from this egg. After having one too many, I found myself hazily wandering the abandoned alleyways of Hellbore Town, its shadows gnawing at my ankles. I sure showed them. To hell with karma. I make my own karma. Wait, that's how it works, I guess. A hulking mass lurched forth from somewhere in the darkness, crawling forth from the filth and grime. Liesel? Are you out here again? No, Noct. Is that you, Noct? Noct, I'm sorry. I don't deserve happiness. I don't deserve love. Nothing. Hey, it's alright. I don't even know who's talking. I think it's him. If we deserve love, then we deserve everything that comes with it, good or bad. I'll just help you back to your apartment. Try to be careful. I don't want to hurt you accidentally. That was nice of that hulking mass of, lurching forward at us. Wonder what they have on the TV there. Like an old Western movie with little revolver shots. Wait, that's our bed. My sleeping mattress, although my implies I don't have to share it with the dust spiders and scrats. I once read kitchen knives were actually invented for murder, but non-demonic species saw how good they could cut through meat and thus began utilizing them as culinary tools. Truly fascinating. Trash. The only place in the world which makes sense, because I rule in it. By my command, a light breeze flows through the heavy space. That's actually so ridiculous. Wait, he's like, the only place I can control where, what happens in here is his home, and this place is a fucking mess. Full of convenience store junk, candied hearts, fried intestines, blood wine, blah blah blah. Maybe I should actually buy real food for once. Nah, too much work to cook. I get that, don't worry, devil. We're all there beside you. An old family gift I just can't seem to throw away. He's referring to the cat. There is nothing more frightening than a closed door. A notebook, a place for documenting my unfettered thoughts. This channel always has the best soap operas and TV static to drown my brain with. Is that more TV static? What is that? Hovering in the middle of my tiny haven of darkness and trash was something emitting a soft, warm light and a chorus of distant, nostalgic laughter. The soft, round body, cutesy smile mocked me to my very core. How did you get in? What do you want?
Greetings, good soul. You appear to be quite down on your luck.
Just shut the hell up.
Have you considered inviting us angelic beings into your heart? We could restore the joy and whimsy that you have so longed for since you were but a teeny tiny devil.
I am not going to get my soul eaten by the likes of you. I lash out and strangle the creature before me, the blood, guts, and bones splaying out between my grasp with an uncomfortable squelch. The ease in which its small body pulls apart makes me want to vomit. Jesus fuck.
Oh, that's your answer, hoo-hoo. Well, did you change your mind? Simply let your heart reach out to the celestial light. Be free of worry. Be consumed. Perhaps it would be a better use of your soul than your life.
It leaves through the opening, drifts into the dark sky, becoming a foggy star and leaving only the soft scent of intoxicating honey. Damn it, I didn't close my windows. What a tiring day. When I left home, I vowed to never suffer, to only enjoy and care about myself. Yet, only hollow satisfaction has been constant in my life. Why, in choosing what's safest for me, I gotta resign to the deeper and more profound sensation. A book once said life is nasty, brutish, and short. Was it correct? Is life too temperamental to only worry about yourself? Why is it that there is no joy without suffering? This dream again, my life, which others, me, call the library. Here, each tomb is carried by the ghost of a memory, flooding me with emotions shaped as words, words laid on a wrinkled paper. A very poetic and beautiful game. Oh look, you can see like someone there. You can wander around now. All these candles. What's going on here with this Necronomicon? Within the primordial void, the nameless one knelt at the boundless precept of chaos. From their blood spilt the soul mana of the cycle of death and rebirth. From their veins laid forth the structure of stars. From their bones emerged great planets in dust. From their fleeting dreams festered the thread of reality. From their end was born the world. Mortal beings took shape from the marrow of the dirt and the light of the celestial realm. Muddled flesh crawled from their fallen bodies. In their death, liberated souls, beings of molten ether, rose. But in the end, all shall return to the river of eternity, evaporating into nothingness. There's libraries. A huge library.
Ooh.
A biology book explaining how life came to be. A group of atoms made a molecule. A group of molecules made an organelle. Add some mana, and bam, life. The group of organelles created a cell, and such a small little thing that it went on to form more and more groups. And here we are. But we never gained more life. We simply became more complex. Sure, we can argue we are conscious, sentient, self-aware. The dumbest animal surpasses a bacteria in those aspects by unfathomable margins. But we can't say we are more alive than those cells, nor the ones composing our bodies. What exactly happens when those organelles join together? And what happens when I shoot someone in the head? Is your life lost forever in this uncaring world? More dust and energy for the hungry souls to feast on? If those lives I took are equal to mine, scientifically speaking, do I deserve to die? Asking some existential crisis questions. I also have some stairs we can go up and out, but there was someone in this corner here. Talk to them first. What are they up to? Is that supposed to be like when we were a little devil reading these books? During my childhood, I was fascinated by creatures whose lives were more frail than mine. They lived their moments finding meaning in a short time, and as such had accumulated many perspectives and philosophies over the years on the nature of existence. They clambered and crawled for respite in the inevitable fates, and some tragically cut short, and others decidedly prevailed as they faded into the wind. The rich experiences contained in the pages led me to step into the shoes of others. Not having many souls to relate and talk to, I found solace in those books, almost thought of them as friends too. However, the only real human I had ever seen at this time or the carefully labeled and tuckered away cuts of butcher meat in their forbidden menus, special occasions. So that is us. I guess, upstairs we go next. Alright, let's do it. Ah, there we are again. Looking silly as ever. Once, as a kid, I read about a human countess who murdered hundreds of human girls, freezing their skin, drinking their blood, breathing in abhorrent crimes even for demon standards. However, the book took pity upon her, thinking of melancholic sufferings, sharp like needles, chanting anguished ode at the agonic, useless rituals, attempted at solving her depression, whereas the killings of the women were narrated with visceral, colorful pose. Why did the author do it? What were they trying to achieve at embellishing her figure? Sorrow for her condition or admiration at her actions? Why make human such a monster? I ponder if secretly I want to be given a second chance. It's tempting, similar to faking an injury, to skip classes, succeeding. An undeserving prize, a selfish treat, another opportunity to act like my actions had no consequences, or to let down everyone again. I think what the Countess truly fantasized about was knowing that no matter what she did, it wouldn't matter. Her fate was already written on the shredded flesh of the mercilessly killed maidens. Hopefully this new book I bought makes me cry. Update. It made me cry, but out of cringe. Lame ass author. I'm glad I didn't pay for it. Damn. That bad, huh? Out of cringe. But a really bad book. Heard the howls of the wind cry in pain. Due to the storm I summoned in vain. All the leaves will swiftly vanish as I remain alone in anguish. Poetic. What's this? Let's go back down, I guess. Oh. Go behind the counter. It continues on endless until it no longer becomes recognizable, fading into the noise. Every moment feels eternal. Like everything eternal, all moments become redundant. No book is different from the others on the outside, so it must mean all that matter on the same. They all matter the same on the inside. They shall just become one big pile of ash then. Oh no. The other day I heard Riff say, I have them crazy eyes. 2 red, blood-dripping roses with a glow of molten iron. It made me wonder if that's why the world always seemed insane. going down. The same way red sunglasses taint your vision, my crazy eyes tainted reality all my life. So, since my demonic healing prowess will grow them back, I decided to honor my name and go blind for a few days. Holy crap. Let's see, or not, how fucked up the world is now without the glasses. Oh, we can choose to pet it, stare at it, or feed it. He's probably hungry. He's been sitting there for a minute. So let's feed him. Nice. Pet him. Yeah. Or feed him again. Not stare at him. Pet again. Seems like he loves being pet and fed, but not stared at. Understandably. Oh, this is cute. What the hell? Not us playing with our Tamagotchi in the middle of this play. Barry. Why? Why? I thought we were the perfect match. I tried my best, you know? The sweet and kind girl and the handsome, charismatic bad boy. Even when you went after other girls, you always went back to me. Always. You're a gentle, submissive, perfect girlfriend. Cecil. It's just how it is, Barry. You're real easy. But so boring. All sugar with no spice, as they say. You're the worst, Cecil. A filthy backstabber, and backstabbers deserve to be stabbed from the front 1,000 times until you are unrecognizable from pulverized ground meat. Relationships have always been something that, as a concept, feels so alien to me, and yet I attempt again and again to understand it. My school days, I aggressively pursued to grasp the unknown, to hold it within my palm, laid bare for me to see. Barry was my pick to indulge in that dream at first. A heart as soft as dessert, easy to manipulate, mercilessly crush. But the yearning only twisted itself into increasingly complex brambles that choked my emotion, left me chasing shadows to the darkness. Another girlfriend? Listen, Cecil, I've been doing a lot of thinking. And, well, I gotta put it bluntly. We gotta break up. We can't just keep licking each other's wounds. We're both in this loop of self-pity and toxicity, and drowning each other in that stuff isn't helping either of us. I know, damn it, but goodbye. I want to leave all this part of my life. Please do not contact or seek me out. Nellie shared in the same woes of struggling to find meaning in the city's smog-covered concrete jungle as I did. That shared experience and our chance crossing of paths, we latched onto each other, fed on each other's bleeding wounds, nourishing a bit of the hunger, plaguing our souls, but deepening and prolonging the injuries that sapped our strength. The truth she shared bitterly gnawed at my insides. Hopelessly, I'm utterly hopeless. What a terrible showing. Just nonsensical vignettes bound together by hopelessness. Popcorn. Round flavored, not freshly popped. all yours for the low, low price of your dignity. How was the show? I rate it out of doo. That's a fair rating, I suppose. Exquisite wine and food. Ah, I wonder how the main course will turn out. Funerals are always lovely. Oh, what's the devil to do? Interact with those people. These ones. Here we go. What a pity. I suppose they'll just have to make another. Funeral flowers. Their scarlet gaze seems to watch every movement. We really live for food, huh? No matter if sad or bright, any important occasion must be filled to the brim with food. Can't say I'm better than these idiots, though. I've never met the deceased. But if I had known he would taste so fucking good, I'd have killed him myself. I do know humans see cannibalism as a monstrous taboo. Don't know why. It beats me. You're a loss if you ask me. And quite disrespectful. Their head cheeks are delicious when roasted, albeit quite small, and the deltoid is so underrated. Phenomenal cut. Super cheap too. Meat tastes of success. A successful hunt. The tender fiber being pulled from by my incisors is a celebration of life and death. A hollow husk gaining new purpose. From it we are born, live, and eventually become husks again. Will this be my eventual taste too? My final send-off? A party for disgraceful friends floating about their busy ventures over my cooked organs. I hope when it comes to that, my hole is completely burnt with an inedible sauce as a side. I want to ruin their pitiful attempt at celebrating life in death's face. Their happiness, no, their hypocrisy shouldn't be welcomed in these events. Look there, Orchid. It's your cousin, Cecil. Be polite and say hello. Hello? Mr. Batsy says hello too. So this is Orchid. She resembles soft melted crayons. Great, another brat. Hopefully she doesn't develop an addiction to funeral food. Read somewhere it's an actual problem. Yeah, hello. You realize that's just a plush toy, right? Its head could tear right off. I wouldn't hold it to such high regard. That's so rude. Mr. Batsy is a brave and strong friend of mine. I'm just trying to warn you. We don't like your warnings. Cousin Cecil is now banned from any and all house tea parties. First conversation and we already hate each other. I'm really good at this family networking thing. Oh, whoa. I don't know if I'll pick up on recording, but right there is, like the big blotchiness. Oh, I can just walk up to it. Yeah, you can see it. Oh, bye, bird. Hello, bird. Oh, bye, bird. Moon rock. Again. There's a blotchy cat running. Yo, C-Cell, perfect moment for you. Apparently we're all clear to clean out all those police officers out there. Take care of it. Man, I do all the work out here. Fine. Fine. I'm literally taking care of the actual target right now. It's at least a lazy devil could do. Alright, time to get to business. Hey, yo, what the fuck? Yo, this changed so quick. Left mouse button to shoot, right mouse button to hold to reload, spacebar to sidestep. What the fuck? Oh, Jesus. Did I die? Should I died? Shit. Oh, I gotta reload. Right. I'm gonna die out here again. Yo, I like these mechanics actually. This is super cute and fun. Hey, we got him. Yo, this is a really fucking good game. Holy shit. Nice. What, did I die? Hope not. Where am I now? What the fuck? What the fuck? What's going on? No. I think I dodged him. Oh. Shit. Was I even supposed to be able to get through that? I don't think so. Watch eyes. I'm sorry, did you not like that? I'm sorry I insulted you. Or run down these steps as fast as we fucking can. Oh, hey, a Tamagotchi. Not only did he, get bigger, but he surpassed me in every single field. Now, crazy how fast I grow up. He already has the interesting takes on the world around him. Just look at that finely produced, well-established, and perfectly put together punctuation and grammar. I mean, wow. I actually do speak a little bit of biblically accurate Archangel here, so let me go ahead and try to translate a tiny bit. Sounds like he was saying like, hey man, are you even going to respond to my question? You just went quiet. I know I've changed a lot, but listen, I hope you find great success and that we never see each other again, because I can't believe how you did not feed me very often. That's it. Okay, maybe I've mistranslated a little bit because he still has a little bit more to say. No, he is like, he's going at me. Damn it. What is it now? My darn Angel Gotchi died again. This is like the 5th time this month. Uh-huh. As expected. Now we can actually focus on the task at hand. We're on the clock, you know. The angel of keychain pets shall surely smite me now. I look forward to that. Our lovely guest is getting rowdy though, and it's your turn to be a good host. Please let me go. I don't know anything more, I swear. Now, we know that's a total lie. We got the footage from our client, you see. Since you won't talk, we're going to play a little nice game. Yeah, just shut up. I'm not in a good mood right now. Oh, I can move. I was waiting for something to happen. But please don't do this. Well, you gonna do the honors? It just says, like, don't do this. Oh, there's something over there that... You can't walk off. Maybe we're supposed to walk off this way. Sorry guys, wrong way. I meant to just dramatically walk off, but seems like they locked the door in that direction. Oh, they locked both sides of the door. Shit. Oh, here we go. Let's see. Knives, tweezers, scalpels, spoons, pliers, and an M42. So retro. So... Doesn't make it very obvious. I don't really know what to do. Oh, wait. Oh. Walk down here? Oh, here we go. Okay. You can actually, like, move, not even just, like, a side-scroller, like, left and right. You can walk back and forth, too. Yeah, these guys thought of everything. This is super cool. Wait! Holy crap. Oh, we're going for another swing. What the hell? You knocked him out freaking cold. Venalora ice. Now we gotta wait forever before he's conscious again. Maybe you won't be as smug when the boss takes us out of our cut of the commission. This weakling asked for it. Oh, look at us now. Is this us when we were a kid? So many study books in the path to being heir. I like reading, but for leisure, not for work. I would often pretend this mimic chest was alive. I wish it was. Can we interact with the door? Oh, I think Father wanted to see me. He's waiting in my study. But Father, you wanted to see me?
Cecil, I have a gift for you. Come here. This is a creature commonly known as a cat. Humans often keep them as pets or vermin killers. It is similar in appearance to the Kai cat demon phenotype, but more fragile and less intelligent.
A cat?
Perhaps you have read about them before. I give this creature to you so that it may serve as a test.
A test?
The exact criteria of this test will remain unknown to you. It is as such so that you may manifest your own what is befitting of your position as heir. I must be off for a few years to manage assets in Urga. I will make an asset upon my return on how you fare with this creature.
I will do my utmost best, Father. Hello there. Don't be scared now. I won't hurt you. Here, I'll open this cage slowly. Slowly. Ah! Ow! 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 There was no need for that. Ah, where did you go? Where do we think he ran off? A radio from the human world. How can we look down on them when they make such innovations? The philosophy of humans. A pet carrier. Biology of Flora, Fauna, and Magical Creatures, 4th edition. I always leave the shelves a mess. Check up here real quick. The maid. I don't think he ran into our bedroom, so yeah, let's go ahead and check out over here. Oh, hey. You know when we were in like a first person? This is literally the same thing. Wait, what the fuck? But this is like when we were a kid. And this is like those maids we saw cleaning. Hey, hello, young Master Cecil. No, that goes back to our room. My favorite room, the scent of old paper and bindings, and its insulated quietness is perfect. A Tempest. The Bloody Countess. All these books are actually Father's personal collection. It's been here since forever, but I still marvel at this creature. Perhaps Father felt the same in adding it to the manor. Oh, it has like legs there and it's just like a lamp looking thing. That's funny.
I have a home. It's right here in this corner.
I don't think the cat would have gone far. So he must be in my room, right? I guess that's the only place that makes sense. Oh, he's under there. There you are. Oh, now you refuse to be out from there? Well, if I know anything about pets, then you'd love a tasty treat, right? Maybe I can grab something from the kitchen. I'm sure none of the maids would mind. They wouldn't give our cat a tasty treat. Nice. Do that. Maybe this is the kitchen. No, that was the kitchen. Maybe the kitchen is the only place that we didn't enter. Yeah, there we are. Let's... Yes, sir. Nothing? Darn. These hallways go far. Down here. So we can go exploring a lot. This manor's huge. It's quite odd to think how my close ancestors look like this. I suppose we are not so far removed from beasts. A portrait of father and mother. Wow, we can go far. The guest quarters. There aren't any guests at them. I shouldn't mess you with the room by running around it. Are these all guest quarters? No. An effigy of a bath. The family all in Rynthiyen both admire and wish to overthrow. The fire is out right now, but the embers still faintly glow like stars in the ash. The reception room is rather modest, inviting an atmosphere that is distinctly welcoming. There's some sort of like thing on that wall there that kind of looks like a face. One to the right. Oh, it's just a brick wall. Never mind. The paint, reminiscent of blood splatter, is artistically wound around the vase. The 8 realms, the orbiting bodies, and the starlight. I wonder what other places are like in person. If dragons existed today, would they have scales, feathers, skin? Books are full of theories, but never definitive answers. Father's work desk. I shouldn't look too closely, it might mess the papers up. My word, dust builds up in here so quickly. Enter there. A painting of the Lord Mother of our family, to which we of this manor owe our existence. Oh, is this the kitchen? We make it down here? There's the dining room. Wait. Some say the best flesh is human flesh, but I like all flesh. Meat. Cats probably like fish, right? Most cats in stories seem to, at least. My cats enjoy fish too. Oh, I am probably overthinking this. Alright, got some food to give them. Let's look around a little bit. Not meat. There is a faint aroma of flowers and blood, but no tea within at this moment. Meat. Meat, meat, meat. Meat. The fridge is meat. Ah, the loveliness of fresh meat and torn anew. Everything is meat. Those are the maids that we saw earlier. They're creepy. But, I mean, they seem really kind. I think we're all good. Now, how about we go down these quarters? This is probably boring to some, but I think is interesting and fun. Or the entire quarters of the building. What does it have entirely to offer? Mother is a rather talented pianist. In her free time, try as I may, I never seem to get any good at it. Puffs, powders, brushes, perfumes, and makeups. It is tempting to touch them, but I got in big trouble doing so. Mother's private quarters. I shouldn't intrude. I haven't seen much of our mom. My father's private quarters. I shouldn't intrude. Oh, they have their own private quarters. Alright, well, we've explored quite a bit. Let's go ahead and give our cat some good old fish. No, that's the wrong place. Was it down further? Yeah, it was down further. No, wait, this is my room right here. Here we go. Here, some fish. I'll just leave this here. Huh? Oh, little baby. So this is how a cat looks. Meh. I should give you a name. Well, I'm not good with names, though. You have dark fur, just like the sky and fog. Maybe Smog? Huh? No, that sounds silly. Oh, maybe Soot. Maybe not. Oh, he's upset. Hey, my tail is not a plaything. Ouch, come on, you're so mean. I remember the cat. His fur in itself was a living contradiction. So dark, yet it shone so intensely. Touching him was touching delicate black gold. Mother is good with fanciful terms. If she's not too busy, I should ask her maybe. Well, I'll be right back. I remember the cat. His name was Noct, from nocturnal, which comes from the Latin nocturnus, of the night. I had come up with a name, Olivia. Olivia. Oliveria. First, from the olive tree, but Mom suggested Noct. So he became a beast of the night, a starless night, a calm and serene one to rest and relax. I study for hours on end. It feels like it is still not enough. I wish I could just exist for a bit without all this responsibility. You know, Noct, you make the days a little bit less difficult. I'm glad you're around. It's nice to have a friend other than my books. Oh, cutie. Master Cecil, your mother wishes to see you in her study. Very well. I shall be there shortly. Oh, look, he's following me. You? Yeah, let's go, Noct, let's go. Alright, we learned where the quarters were. Alright, here we are. Mother's private quarters. I should intrude. Oh, but we wanted to go in her office is where it was, I think. Ah, here we go. Ah, Cecil. There you are. Finally. Mustn't keep your mother waiting so long. It is ill befitting of your position. Do you think of the Rynthiyen family name as you carry yourself? I'm sorry, Mother. At least you have the decency to apologize. Now, As for the occasion, you know your father is returning very soon, yes? Do try to make yourself presentable. He has requested that you await him in your study with that little morsel of a creature he gave you. I remember the cat. My dad's announcement. The test. The world stopped. The wind hushed. The realms rose.
Kill it. It is a being that it stands far beneath you, or I shall stand your
Whenever I relive this scene, I wonder about all which never came to be. Scenarios upon scenarios. Me escaping with Noct, me rejecting his order, me murdering father right there, gouging my claws into his left eye, only to taste a hideous black tar squirting from him, and realizing there's also that substance inside of me. So then, I could grab the first thing I see, fork maybe, probably a candlestick, then I would stab him, and me, and him, and me, and the monsters we both became until an asphalt pit remains obscure like Noct's hair. But, alas, I was but a weak, naive child. I remember the cat. I remember because I don't want him to die. In human literature, this idea of dying twice was always prevalent. Our bodies die once, leaving our soul behind. However, our soul dies when it's forgotten, so that's why I remember the cat. I remember his sharp claws shredding skin, and his screams echoing against the Bordeaux walls. I remember the cat. Noct fought with everything he had. I tried to make him be still, reassuring him that his soul would be immortal within me. I didn't know how to kill painlessly at this time. My strength was non-existent. I remember my hands firmly wrapping around his neck and his eyes becoming disfigured, filled with blood. But even then, I could not fully kill him. My father took the crumpled body from the ground. I remember Noct, how suddenly he stopped moving in my father's hand, how quickly he was but a sack of bones that dropped upon the floor in a heap. His once impeccable fur, now a dirty mess smelling extinguished fire. I touched the expressionless face. How could have this have been Noct? I didn't understand. What happened to my best friend? What did I do? This was a bad dream. This wasn't Noct. Noct was alive. His soul was alive. Death couldn't change my cat, my little friend, into this. I'm so sorry, Noct. Please forgive me. Don't leave me, Noct. Please, I love you. I need you. I'm scared.
What a disappointment you are.
Master Cecil, are you in there? I remember the cat. Sadly, I can't say the same of the maid. And she put her hand on my shoulder. I don't remember what happened next. Only the smell of wine. Oh, Cecil! I'm proud, so proud of you. I just know that I blacked out, and when I came back to my senses, my mom was there, hugging me, congratulating me on my first bloodlust and murder. If I have 1 in 72 of chances to get the Kai Cat figure, I just need 72 tries to achieve a 100% success rate. However, that would mean dropping booze for a week or cigarettes for 2 weeks. Ugh. Well, I guess I could always ask for extra funds this month. Lord Mother would understand. A small price to pay. I won't win if I don't try. I don't think that was there. Was that Larry last time? I think it was, actually. I think I remember that. There we go. You got... Long Ange. You got... Mush. You got... E-Bill. Ange. Jellian. Just gotta keep at it. Mush. Tsar. Unpetter. Mush. Snell Dog. Gonna get that Kai Cat. Tsar. Snell Dog. Mush. Oh, we're getting a lot of mush. Sorry. No dog. That's 20. We're actually gonna do all 74 of them. If we're actually gonna do all 74, I'll skip for you guys. Well, as long as you want to spend more money here, I guess. I didn't ask you. You know, I think a 1 in 72 chance means there's a 50% chance you'd get it after 36 scotches, and you still haven't gotten it. That worker needs to keep his mouth shut. I'm working. I'm working hard. You really just come here every week to dump your money into that thing, huh? I can quit anytime. I really ought to just sue this store for fraud. There's no way I couldn't have gotten a Kai Cat by now. We all know the moment you just put yourself in front of law enforcement, it's not gonna end well. Whoa, whoa, hey, we got it, we got a Kai Cat, we got a Kai Cat, we got a Kai Cat. Hey, yo, we fucking got it. Yeah, who's talking now, buddy? That was a life savings holding up. Gamblers never quit, am I right? You go away, I'm trying to stand here. But I got it. I got Kai Cat. Wait. Hell yeah! It only took like what? 5,600 runes? Totally worth it! I miss this year yearning. Yearning for something vital. Inherent. Unknowable. What are my insides lacking? There's an immersed cavity. So immersed. It has its own gravitational pull. Everything centers around it, despite its imperceptibility. Impresses imperceptibility. Me, my life, my haunting, you, yes, you. The shadow who carved the empty space in me. You are the whole, the absence, one whose presence continues to lurk on my back, moving my hands and hiding once the stone is thrown. Or rather, you are the excuse I give. Now that you are no longer here, I've come to realize I have replaced you. I'm my own actions, my consequences, my betrayals, and disappointments. Lying is violence. That's all violence really is at its core. In the mirror, there's some piercing red eyes revel in it. Come in. Hello, boss. You have a minute? Well, I could lend some for you, but time is very valuable in our field. Not my fucking field anymore, actually, because I quit. Oh? Is that so? Indeed, I won't be following your stupid contract orders anymore. Ah, well, I'd be lying if I said this did not shock me. But I am nonetheless quite saddened by this development. I suppose if you're saying this to me, I can't change your mind. Nope, not even your stupid job bonuses can convince me. I know my worth. Very well then. As a standard procedure, we shall undertake an exit interview. Please take a seat. Ugh, fine. Don't worry, it's quite short, and we shall part ways. How would you describe your time at the company as a consultant? Describe what could be improved. Oh, wow. Want me to rant all day long, or just let me think? The coffee machine is always broken, or makes everything taste burnt. The overtime pay blows. We only kill small fry and petty lowlives. And did I mention the boss fucking sucks? Maybe if he died or fucked off to some other realm, we could get somewhere. But cutting one of his heads only results in 2 new ones growing. If there's any trait or quality you consider to have greatly developed or improved at, describe it. Well, my patience was for sure tested. From enduring such shit conditions to such shit boss, I might as well give up and wallow in an alleyway as my soul and body are devoured by ferals. At least the pain would be over quicker than this. Are you willing to ever come back in the distant or near future? Hell no. Is everything alright? Huh? Your decision seems quite abrupt. You have been the best employee by far these last few months. Besides a few instances, your numbers are top-notch. Killing all your targets without a shred of remorse. Cooperation with client mission objectives. In fact, it seemed you were eager to get job assignments. Just like when you were a kid, and the fragrance released by that sweet red iron filled your palate, your mind, and your soul. Your soul, an ember hungry for more fuel to mindlessly add to the pyre. Hungry for humans, small creatures, foul beings, anything that you could turn into a corpse. Lisa? I just can't fucking stand you and your fake attitude anymore. Very well. Lastly, what are you planning to do after this? None of your damn business. That'd be all. Farewell, Cecil. Best of luck in whatever path you choose going forward from here. Bye, asshole. Knock over some of his stuff. Even got a fake ass record player. It's plastic. That's a whole family. Alright, I'm blowing this joint. My coworker. What up, man? I'm quitting. Mr. Cecil, are you really leaving us? Hell yeah. I'm out of this dingy office. Oh, he looks so sad. He looks like he's about to cry. That really ruined his day. Poor little guy. I never talked to Casimir much, but he was always very chipper and worked hard alleviating the burden of paperwork from the rest of us. Extremely dedicated, his diminutive appearance stirred the urge to give him a pat on the head. Pretty sure he's older than me though. Something's always pulled me back from getting close to him. Good riddance. I always knew you were too much of a wuss for this line of work. Oh, fuck off. Who else is here that I can tell them I'm quitting? Who's behind this cubicle? Anyone? No? Hey, all I wanted was to earn enough money to get my cat. Now I'm out of here. Despite myself, I could not help but feel the taste of bittersweet well up in my throat. Why did I care about this job at all? Why did I care about these people who constantly judge me, spit in my face, don't give a crap about what happens to me? They'll keep on with their happy little lives while I wallow and drown in the mud. To hell with them all. To hell with this. I hope they all die. Die, 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 die. Little Tamagotchi there. No frog shirt. Every building I've ever visited has been its own world, with their own natural laws to govern over the inhabitants, either laid down by them, by those before them, or the structure itself. It is no wonder everyone's so picky when choosing a home nowadays. Oh, but who am I to complain? I may settle down for any place whose rent is low enough, whose bed is clean enough. But I know it's temporary. Sooner than later, I'll leave, or be kicked out, or thrown out of the window, harvested for parts. Whatever. Point is, they all suck. They aren't the house of my dreams. My dream house is reminiscent of the first human building I read about in a story. A prison, not quite finite, not quite dead, riddled with stairs, oppressive walls, and hidden contradictions. No organic or asymmetrical object stood out. No decoration or color dared to appear, and no windows had ever been built, since those at the prison shan't ever leave it. What they did, it mattered not. Their sins, their past, gone. Their every moment had been reduced to their new home. But the protagonist comes to an interesting conclusion in the book. With no windows, no signs of the outside, she realizes they weren't being monitored. Thus, she went on a killing spree, staining the concrete with dark red mere moments before the shape-shifting walls consumed the corpses. In the end, the girl was alone at the prison. There was no one left to perceive her. Only the incessant roaring of machinery engulfing her thoughts. That would be my dream house, minus the contradictions. I'd probably hurt myself accidentally, maybe a bit more furniture. Not a deal breaker though. I doubt, however, I'll find it in here in Hellbore Town. What a boring, ordinary place. On the very fringes of realm Bardia, far from the sprawling and crowded cities, there is hardly a life to be had. Dark alleys, buildings purple like bruises, few red lamps to lit the night, and even fewer sane inhabitants. What brings someone to live here? Well, that's what Lord Mother wants me to find out, since Orchid seems to reside in one of those apartments. Tusk. From consultant murder agency to family babysitting. What a joke. Can't even refuse either, otherwise I won't receive my family's paychecks. Maybe the kiddo will play easy and let me be her roommate. I'll give the town a few points for having some semblance of a city block. The base structure was apparently warped here from a far-off dimension in a freak accident. Might as well take a look around as I find my way to the apartment complex. This is cute. Wait, what? Look at how big I'll smile. And this place is pretty cool. The police station. Luckily, I've learned many techniques for evading their biobots from my consulting days. The train yard is silent. I guess it doesn't stop by here very often. Figures. That's the building I need to go to, I assume, but let's check around a little bit more. A laundromat with half-broken machines and smelling of dry lint, probably crawling with dust spiders and other vermin. I don't think I can interact with much else. Oh. Dark water slowly seeps through the canal, choking the concrete with regrets. I think that's all we can interact with. Cheap junk food from the 616 always hits the spot during twilight hours. I make my way up the oversized concrete block, laying near giant piles of rubble. Apartment block B is loudly painted on its side, boldly declaring a place of residence. Let's see, apartment 402. Apartment 402. Here it is. On my way. Hello. Oh. It's you. Venom-tipped knives with every word, pointing straight at all my vitals. Hey, Orchid. So I just got out of my old job and Lord Mother told me to. The door slams closed unceremoniously. I didn't even finish what I was going to say. Guess the roommate plan is a no-go. Well, I'm not sure what else I expected. Time for some apartment hunting. I explored many other places to stay at in the next few days to come, but none matched my requirements. Either too bleak, too expensive, too big, too small. Ugh, wish I could just stay in that crappy hotel. One of the said houses had been a closed candidate. It was loud, louder than my thoughts, which meant they could no longer bother me. Perfect! The general aesthetic was quite bland, resembling a TV screen with no channels on. might be what creates the white noise. Oh well, I can endure an ugly living space. My hookups will probably be too drunk to care at all. My only worry left was how it'd affect my sleep, but I had slept at worse places. I was willing to give up some hours of sleep just to get this ordeal over. But just when I was about to sign the lease, I noticed it, in the smallest of print, my worst nightmare. A stranger of a roommate. Hey, so you're the new guy? Exclaimed immediately from behind a voice. I turned back and saw them. Gosh, can't wait to get to know you better. You seem like a fellow connoisseur at puzzles, too. You will greatly enjoy my collection. They couldn't finish the sentence as I had already dropped the pen and started running, hoping to never experience such a horrific thing. What? What even was that? The home near the clinic was affordable pricings, smelled just wonderfully. Upon entering it, the odor revealed itself to be of bloody meat and thick fat. Oh my, this was a carcass home, implemented by a certain Mr. Doors to Infinity. These harken back to sensations a demon's first experience in life. Using advanced interdimensional technology, he had devised a way to create entire structures with animal matter only. His original plan was to utilize elements such as keratin and bones, but the devil market demanded houses and rooms fully composed of fibrous muscles, built along with strips of easy-to-cook lipids. But as quickly as they rose in popularity, they fell down into irrelevancy. Their mass-producing costs exceeded any reasonable pricing, and on top of that, after a few days the meat would rot if not careful, developing a hideous stench. Even those who could endure the smell and the high prices would quickly find the roof collapsing. Turns out, biting and nibbing at your house walls isn't wise if you want it to last. But some had remained standing, as proven in front of me. Oh, what a sight to behold. The marveling was magnificent, with some of the columns being made out of ribs and bone marrow. There were also delicious elements of the body turned into furniture. The bed was carved brains, and the sofa had ribbons of Venicera as its pelt. It was perfect. I had found the perfect home. A mansion for me to live in this boring town, for me and me alone. I walked a few steps, letting the place surround me. I felt at peace, so already decided to rent it. I reclined on an armchair composed of veins and arteries until splash. I quickly got up, feeling my clothes wet, stained with the same red as the carcass home. Then I looked down at my shoes, redder somehow. That's when I realized why this place was so cheap, and why the landlord had a dry cleaner down the street. Never mind then. Seemed like a nice little place to rent out, though. I mean, I would have tried my best to make it work. Unbeknownst to me, in this last house, there was a place I believed to be fictional, a fairy tale told to us young devils. Hell. But not the hell I had been warned about. There were no torture contraptions, no fellow sinners screaming along me. The furnishings were perfectly clean and ordinary. The room had the look of a showroom or television prop set, a subtle fake atmosphere to everything. There was this first giveaway. An immense, dreadful sensation traveled through my bones, akin to caterpillars slowly munching and growing inside of me. I closed my eyes, trying to calm myself down. It's just a stupid apartment floor with a stupid lamp, a stupid sofa, stupid wall paint, and stupid pricing. Wait, why am I still seeing everything? I opened my eyes. Again? Quickly discovering there was no difference. Was I dreaming? Had I suddenly died? My immediate instinct was to run, but behind me there was no door anymore. I may have spent the next 3 minutes, or 3 hours, panicking, and was trying to leave that abode most foul. incapable of pertaining to this reality. Eventually, I realized my attempts were futile. I was trapped. I chose then to inspect the nature of my cell. Inspecting the stupid sofa, the stupid lamp, stupid me, the stupid walls, the stupid sofa, the stupid pocket change, my stupid eyes, stupid. When I observed their intricate detail, I came to quickly regret it. Embedded in everything, no matter the object, there were faces, frozen, hollow faces observing all but comprehending not. Instead of bricks of fat or fabric, the room had been built upon their smiles, fake smiles. Through their eyeless expressions, I sensed a true, poignant feeling behind each. They were trying to hide it. The stagnant faces, not alive, were lying at nothing. Or was the facade directed at me? I squinted my eyelids, trying to figure out their intention, and got closer. That's when the realization came in. The faces were me. I had been surrounded by my reflection all the time, like the insides of a giant mirror ball. And to top it all off, the mouths began moving, showing the same teeth as I. Their voices mimicked pebbles and ice hitting against the roof. Scratches against paint walls, against skin. Was this how I sounded? An incomprehensible, incessant clutter of violence of no purpose, raspy and spraying toxogens akin to a cobra? I covered my ears, closed my eyes again, and cursed to all realms. I wouldn't let some stupid whispering apartment doom me, judge me. I hadn't come so far, endured everyone's stupid disrement to rot in this seedy town. The more agonizing noise increased, a cancer growing, replacing my heart and its beat. The more I was attuned to the hellish melody despite my best attempts. Until, dissipating in my thoughts, it was gone completely. As I waited for the other shoe to drop, I opened my eyes again and saw myself in front of a violent wooden door, with an eye carved in it, awaiting to be entered. There was nothing more frightening than a closed door, said a human once. But why? Mere fear of the unknown? Probably. We create our worst nightmares, our own traps. Everything beyond our vision is possible, likely to occur. But for me, there's something else. The temptation. We want the door to unlock, to reveal its secrets. What scares us is what draws us too. Sometimes it is what we crave for. How many stories are about achieving your life goal and ending up purposeless? What I can assure, regardless, is that with my trembling hand twisting the doorknob, I wished both to get out and to be entrapped forever. Inside it looked abandoned, all remains undistinguishable, inedible, bloated, and dark. There was an immense, sharp, shapeless corpse at a corner, indistinguishable organs piled into the mud, into one mound. Reminded me of a child playing with slime, sticking random toy parts on it, except the toys were conglomerations of big eyes, big mouths, and it moved. It was moving. As the carrion took shape and became alive, its crowd of eyes pierced me with a gaze I had hoped to never receive again. It screamed fear, not any fear, primal fear directed at me, as if my image alone invoked fright deeper than death. As if I was woe, stress, misery incarnate, as if the weight of my mistakes was written on my face. It was him. He had come for me. I had been the demise behind the closed door once, and now he was mine, knocked. The word left my lips, a reaction rather than a thought-out decision. I mumbled it again, for the first time in decades. Meanwhile, knocked came closer and closer. An ocean of tendrils crawled the wooden planks with visible difficulty. My head spun frantically. I was remembering the cat. That was it, right? His soul had been alive all this time, and now he had acquired a new body. I stared at his million eyes again. Fear was there, yes, but confusion accompanied it, not fear. I had misread him. Wow, what an idiot I was. Such stupidity elicited in me a laughter once I can imagine led to more confusion for the creature. Was my confidence regained? I headed towards the exit, however, something stopped. The monstrous head extended one of its limbs and reached my heel. Vicious muscle coated fully of slime. The image of a land squid popped in my mind. Then, with only one mouth, it spoke.
Help. Me help.
My bad. I got the wrong apartment. Sorry for barging in. I'll just be on my way now.
Please help me.
Don't leave. I'm so cold. Please, I don't want to die. I don't know what happened. I swear, please, please. The thing suddenly was yelling frantically, finding its voice. Squid arm refused to let go. Okay, just stop. Alright, I'll at least hear you out. No guarantees though. I'm down here broke and pretty much homeless at the moment, working on fixing that. But hey, I guess we'll be neighbors soon enough. Do you know me? Huh? Are you famous or something? I'm afraid I don't have any wraith friends. Maybe you're confusing me for another plain blonde guy. I just thought you said my name, so... Wait. Knocked? Is that your... Oh, no, that's not quite it. It's... Brief second of panic, subsided thankfully. I don't quite remember, but knocked sounds pretty close. You can just call me knocked then. Oh, you've got amnesia? What a bad liar it was. Its eyes glittered nervously everywhere, yet refused to focus on mine. Hesitation, trembling, a slight sheepish retreat into himself. Very much inexperienced and uncomfortable, an abandoned weakling, former human guy, most likely, but abandoned by who? By what? Obviously wishing to hide away that past. I guess that makes sense. All the weird organ and soul corruption from the dimension hopping has got to mess you up, I'm sure. Is that what happened to me? I still don't really understand this wretched body. Well, I know the gist of things. And buddy, you're fine. Don't worry about it. I've seen plenty of way uglier mugs back in Stygian City. Might as well buy a lottery ticket. Gotta say though, wraiths that still retain enough of themselves to talk to are pretty rare. What a neat little find in this otherwise boring town. I don't really know much about this place. My mind is so foggy. Take a seat, friend. Or, wait, are you already sitting? Ugh, who cares? Regardless, try resting. It might take a while to get you in the loop of this world. And if the hour runs late, I'll tell you what. I'll find a place right nearby so we can talk anytime. You will? That sounds nice. I don't think you ever told me who you were, or what you are. I'm just your regular everyday, bottom of the barrel devil. An irredeemable monster This realm is absolutely infested with my kin. And for names, just call me Cecil, from the Latin Cesius, blind. Welcome to your new life, Noct. Someone once said that loving someone is letting them go. Bullshit. I don't want to let you go. I want whole ownership of you, and for you to have it of me. I want you intertwined with my core, a tangle of thorny vines surrounding a tree, beating off the sap. I need you to depend on me, same as I depend on you. Isn't that true love? To not care about the world, about my person or you? Love is knowing you choose me every single day and never giving that up. Love is all. Is each of your cells I taste, each emotion that has your name, all the hours killed alongside you. Love is your nightmares, woven in the fear I always wear. Love is an unclosed wound, impossible to ignore. Love is how the goodbyes are more memorable than anything with you. My brain can't even come close to replicating the feelings in those moments, and I frantically resort again and again to distractions, nibbling my fingertips, tears, and broken knuckles. However, it all pales when I finally say hello, and our time together commences once more, seamlessly merging with infinity. Because it should be infinite. There shouldn't be any goodbyes, anything else around, just us two. To let go of all that is the opposite of love. It's hatred, but towards yourself for believing you are unworthy of such feelings. Now, whether it is healthy or not is a different matter. Oh, we're on top of a rooftop. Hey, fancy seeing you out here, Orchid. I don't remember inviting you to talk to me. Good joke. Good joke. What are you doing out here, Cecil? Just enjoying the view. Up above it all. I could ask you the same question. Just pondering, I guess. And I find this place the best to ponder. It's the only place you can see the sky in the Hellborn town, after all. And you were pondering about stuff? You know, I find it kind of funny. Our parents were obsessed with how we would turn out, always hounding us every step of the way throughout our childhoods on how to think, how to act, to fit in this predefined mold they had in their heads about what we should be. And now, they don't even seem to care at all. I'd bet they'll come... But I'd bet they'll be crying at my feet for me to return home one day. I can't wait for that, so I can sneer at them. Yeah. Well, you do know, cousin. What? They're happy that they found a third-generation heir, so they're probably not gonna bother us much anymore. Hemoglobal blood CO is in good hands. I see. What's with that shocked look? He's on your side of the family. It must have been after I left the manor. Still, it's a burden lifted. We are both free to do what we want. There aren't any eyes on us anymore. We don't have to manage our family businesses. We don't have to have huge manors full of fearful servants where the days are empty and cold. What was the point of all that suffering then? Who knows? But I can pursue my dream. I'll open a small craft shop full of love and joy. on my own terms, with a partner to share my waking moments with. Well, eventually, still on Lord Mother's allowance. Still gotta study, still gotta find a girlfriend, but the world is much more open now, my path clearer. What will you do now, Cecil? Well, I'm heading back to my apartment. See you around. Every day, listlessly wandering through these memories, retracing my steps through these damned halls, wallowing in self-pity, what could have been, what should have been, my own folly of inaction upon inaction upon inaction. Oh, we're back here again. I really do like the juxtaposition between the top-down view of the 2D wandering little fellas and then these 3D moments. That's actually pretty cool. The path forward is a path backwards, a death spiral of my own making. Everyday devil. Whoa, that was it. Whoa. I didn't expect it to end right there. Wow. What a really fucking good game. I really like that. Again, like I just said, but the change between the 2D and the 3D and the storytelling and the way that it lets you see this same place you were just at in these different perspectives. This whole world they're building, flesh buildings and this TV static building. It's just so drastically different. Thank you all so much for coming along. The Everyday Devil. What an absolutely beautiful game. I'm happy to have shared it with you. And I'll see you all in the next one. I hope you take care. Bye bye. I was about to say bye, but I just realized I'm in a theater. I can walk around. It's like we were in a movie theater the whole time. Watching our lives play out before us. Oh, that's us. That's so cute. What? What a nice little Easter egg. That's cute.